Hello everyone. So now we have to discuss the concept of source transformation. Source transformation means what? We have to transforming the sources from voltage source to current source or current source to voltage source. Basically, we have voltage source, current source, no? So, ideal voltage source, ideal current source. So, what is ideal voltage source? So, this is what ideal voltage source. What is ideal current source? This is ideal current source. That is it. So, ideal voltage source, ideal current source. Then ideal. This is also ideal. Then what is practical voltage source? Then what is practical current source? So, if you are connecting a series resistance, this combination is nothing but practical voltage source. If it is like this, for example, these terminals are x and y. These terminals x and y. This is practical current source. Then what is this voltage source? Practical voltage source means what? An ideal voltage source is connected in series with an internal resistance. Is nothing but practical voltage source. An ideal voltage source is connected in series with an internal resistance, is nothing but practical voltage source. So, like this, what is practical current source? An ideal current source is connected across the internal resistance. Across the internal resistance is nothing but ideal current source, sorry, practical current source. Okay. Then tell me, what is the internal resistance of this voltage source, internal resistance of this ideal current source, ideal voltage source. If we do not have this ideal voltage source, if we do not have this ideal current source, okay, means in this case these two terminals are open. Here there is no usage of this resistance, means R is equals to 0, then it should be ideal voltage source. If it is infinite, this should be ideal current source, no, means like this open, means what? R is equals to infinite. If it is what? Ideal voltage source, no? Looks like ideal voltage, means what? Short, which is equals to 0, means the second point is this first point. This is first point. Second point is what? For an ideal voltage source, the internal resistance is equals to 0. then only it should be ideal voltage source. If we consider practical voltage source, which is the combination of ideal voltage source in series with the resistance. So, we have to get that ideal voltage source, means what? The for ideal voltage source the internal resistance should be 0, then only it should be ideal voltage source. If we have voltage source in series with resistance, that is practical voltage source, but generally we do not have any ideal components in universe, we have only practical components. So, like this. Second point is what? For an ideal current source, the R internal is equals to what? Infinite. This is very important bit. This is 0, this is infinite. Okay. So, the ideal voltage source is connected in series with an internal resistance is nothing but practical voltage source. If it is connected across the current source is nothing but practical current source. And the second point is what? For an ideal voltage source, the internal resistance is 0. In this case, the internal resistance is infinite. And third point is this ideal voltage source, this practical voltage source and this practical current source are mutually transferable. Mutually transferable means what? For example, if we have this practical voltage source, that ideal voltage source in series with that resistance. Okay. We have to get this practical voltage source by connecting current source in series in parallel with resistance. Means what? Here the value of I should be equals to what? I is equals to given V and R, V by R, like this. For example, if we have this circuit practical current source, we have to get this practical voltage source given I and R. From this V is equals to what? I into R. Like this we have to get that circuits from practical voltage source to practical current source or practical current source to practical voltage source. Those are mutually transferable, Okay. This is about source transformation. So, now we have to get that practical voltage source or current source from these problems. So, first problem is 5 amperes is connected in parallel with 5 ohms resistor. So, obviously, it should be practical current source. We have to get practical voltage source. Practical voltage source, no? So, this is voltage source in series with internal resistance. So, what is the value of this voltage source? Simply I into R. 5 into 5 is nothing but 25 volts is nothing but voltage source value. And what about this resistance value? The same value of resistance should be present here. There is no change in the value of resistance. If you have any doubt, simple cross check that values. So, V is equals to what? I into R. 5 into 5, 25 volts, satisfied. In series with what? 5. So, from this source, for example, if we got this circuit, V by R is nothing but current, no? So, 25 by 5, 5 amps. We got that 5 amps. So, there is no change in the value of resistance. Simply, we have to transfer the resistance in series with that voltage source, if it is practical voltage source. That is it. Coming to this case, this is practical voltage source. From this, we have to get practical current source. Current source parallel with resistance, and the value of this current source is what? V by R, that is 20 by 5, which is equals to 4 amps, this is 4 amps. What about this? 5 ohms. As it is we have to write 5 ohms. Then from this problem obtain practical current source value, means he want this current source value. Okay. So, looks like what? Simple loop, just we have to assume plus minus the voltage between this VAB, okay, by KVL. Minus 6 plus the first we have to calculate this equivalent voltage, minus 6 minus 10 plus 5 plus VAB is equals to 0. In any single loop, the algebraic sum of voltages in a single circuit is equals to 0. That is equals to VAB is what? Minus, which is equals to 11 volts. The voltage source is 11. Then we have to calculate R equivalent. 1 plus, because all are connected in series, no, 5 plus 1, 6 plus 1, 7 ohms. So, from this data we have to get practical voltage source, no, this is what 11 volts, this is 7 ohms, but he wants practical current source value. So, from this we have to get current source parallel with this is what V by R, 11 by 7 amps, and this is 7 ohms. The answer is 11 by 7 amps is nothing but answer for this problem. So, like this we have to get that practical voltage source and practical current source.